Buoyant force. Have you ever wondered bakit kapag naghagis tayo ng maliit na coin sa tubig, agad itong lumulubog? Pero ang napalaking barko na mas mabigat pa ay lumulutang. It seems like a mystery, right? Pero sa likod ng simpleng tanong na ito ay isang scientific principle ang makikita natin at ito ay ang buoyant force. So what is buoyant force? Buoyant force is the upward force that a fluid like water or air exerts on any object placed in it. If this upward force is greater than the object's weight, it will float. And if the object's weight is greater than the buoyant force, it will sink. This idea is explained by Archimedes' principle that the buoyant force is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by the object. In simple terms, the more water an object pushes aside, the greater the upward force that can keep it afloat. The buoyant force can be calculated using the given formula. Buoyant force is equals to rho times V times G, where rho is the density of the fluid in kilograms per cubic meter, V is the volume of the fluid displaced in cubic meters, and G is the acceleration due to gravity, which is approximately 9.8 meters per second squared. This formula shows that the buoyant force depends on three factors: the density of the fluid, the volume of the object submerged in the fluid, and the gravity, which gives weight to both the object and the displaced fluid. So, bakit nga ba kapag naghagis tayo ng maliit na coin sa tubig ay agad itong lumulubog, pero ang isang napalaking barko ay kaya maglayag sa buong karagatan kahit malakas ang alon? The answer is because the coin is small and dense. Because of its small size, it barely displaces any water, meaning the upward push or buoyant force is weak. Kaya mas mabigat ang coin kaysa sa lakas ng buoyant force kaya ito lumulubog. On the other hand, ang mga barko naman, even though it's heavy, its hull is wide and hollow. This large surface area displaces a lot of water, creating a strong upward force that supports the ship's weight. Kapag ang bigat ng barko ay katumbas o mas magaan kaysa sa buoyant force, lumulutang ito. Now, think about life jackets. They help us float because they increase our volume without adding much weight. When we wear them, they displace more water, which increases the buoyant force, helping us stay afloat more easily. Another example ay ang mga submarines. A submarine works by controlling its buoyant force using special compartments called ballast tanks. To dive, the submarine lets water into its ballast tanks, and this increases its overall weight, making it heavier than the buoyant force, so it sinks. To surface o para naman umahon, the submarine pumps the water out and fills the tanks with air. This makes it lighter, allowing the buoyant force to be greater than its weight, so it rises to the surface. In other words, a submarine can adjust its buoyancy depending on whether it needs to sink or float. The same principle of buoyant force, but applied with precise control. In all these cases, from a sinking coin to a floating ship, from a life jacket keeping you safe to a submarine diving and surfacing, the same rules applies. An object floats if the buoyant force is equal to or greater than its weight, and sinks if the weight is greater than the buoyant force. So the next time you see a huge ship sailing across the ocean or you wear a life jacket while swimming, remember it's not magic, it's